Hi everyone, I thought I'd jump on. I haven't been on for a while to share with you a new thing I'm learning, and please understand that I'm still learning, but I'm starting to love this effect. So this is a card I just created with just some scraps off my desk, a gnome I'd already cut out, just coloured it in, a little scrap of white paper and a scrap of black paper. But what I wanted to talk to you about is how I do this blending with the inks here. So we have some products now that are called the Distress Oxide inks, and we use them with a blending tool like these. So I wanted to show you how to do that. It's really easy, although it took me a long time to get started, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I'm just going to pop these aside for a minute. I'm going to take away my Versamat and just work with this. It's called what I call my messy mat, which is I'll think of the real name in a minute, and it's great to work on, and it just wipes off with a baby wipe. You can wipe anything that you do that's messy on here off. It also has a little sticky back that makes it stick to your table. So this is a bit of white cardstock, and I'm just going to create this look I've got here. So I'm going to use the picked raspberry and the chipped sapphire, and I'm going to start with the chipped sapphire just because I always like to start at the top. So this is a blending tool, and it has a bit of foam on here stuck with Velcro, so you can actually take these off and change them over in colours, but I actually like to have one for each colour, so it's completely up to you. So all that you do is ink up your ink blender like this, and then you just start off the mat so that you don't get a line. So you start, and I do a swirling like this, and then it just, the colour goes on so beautifully and easily. And then I'm going to take it down to just over halfway, and then I can re-ink if I want to make it darker or whatever. And I'm just going to get lighter as I get down here, because that's where we're going to swap our inks over and get them together. So you can see how easily that went on. You can work, you can build up more ink colour if you want, and just keep moving it like that. So that is with the chipped sapphire. Then I'm going to get the picked raspberry, which is a beautiful pink colour, and I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to start from this end. See, you get very messy fingers with this. And then I'm going to do the same, start from off and take it up, and then I'm going to start blending it through the middle there. And so you get a different colour, a different look, like that. And the more you blend it, the better it looks. So that looks pretty good. I might just put some more pink down the bottom here. You can see why you get messy fingers. And then I sometimes just go back over with this one just to soften the line a little bit like that. So you can see where it blends in the middle there, and it gives a really beautiful look. So you might see on this one, I've got some shiny dots there. So if you spray water or any liquid on it, it comes out in these beautiful little, leaves this little mark and makes some really interesting things. And all I did with this was I used my clear shimmer brush, and then I just tapped it on my finger and just put some clear shimmer on that, and then you let it dry, and you can do bigger dots and smaller dots if you want. And then you can see, hopefully you can see that it's changing there, and it'll dry in a minute. So I'll come back and show you that again in a minute. In the meantime, you can see I've got a bit of a mess on the mat. I'm just going to get a baby wipe, buy the cheapest brand from the supermarket, and just wipe it off, and it's all clear. Now, I thought I'd show you some different blending now. Another one I did was this one, using both, it was still using the picked raspberry and the chipped sapphire, and I've got this stencil, and I just popped the stencil over it and then did the same effect. So blue here, pink there, and then mixed it in the middle a little bit, and that gave it that effect. You can see I wasn't very neat with it, but you can just cut that off and use that bit somewhere on a page or a card, and that's a lot of fun to do. I've also coloured some of our wood shapes, which are normally just plain wood colour, and this one has got, I think, some abandoned coral on it to make it a colour that goes on a page. All right, now I'm going to try and blend 3 colours. I'm not very good at this, so hang tight and see what happens. Anyway, this one's Seedless Preserves, and I'm going to ink it up, which is a purpley colour, and I'm going to start down the bottom here and do the same process. But I'm doing 3 colours, so I'm going to stop it a little bit earlier. All right, and then I'm going to bring in the picked raspberry, and then I'm going to start in this purpley colour and take it out. Or alternatively, you could do the middle colour last. It's completely up to you. And then this is the Abandoned Coral, which is a lovely colour, pinky orange, like that. And then I'm going to get the Peach Raspberry again in the middle and go over all of it there. And you can see how many beautiful colours you get doing that and how easy that was to do like that. And again, you can put water, so you could just get a little spray bottle and spray water on it like that and see the effect it has on it. I'll let that dry. So much fun. So dirty fingers. There you go. You can see this one I started on early. It's now got a lovely shimmer to it. I hope you can see that. And it's dry and ready to go. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll come to you with some more ideas for Distress Oxide soon. Thanks, guys.